Now talk about NPFL All-Stars now. What happened on Saturday? Well, okay, they lost in the final, got silver. But then the most important thing is it's just the experience the players had.
Good experience, Cecilia, particularly when we talk developmental football. And let's not forget the Future Champions project is to discover talent and use football as a tool for world unity. And it's so good and refreshing to see the NPFL All-Stars under 17. That's what we should know.
That's
under
very
17.
important.
That if we have guys that are under 17 playing in the league, then the future is looking good. They played against a side that I can confidently say came out of a good youth system.
Confidently, right?
Confidently.
So what about the other part of it? The NPFL All-Stars on the 17th?
I can say confidently that the NPFL part of it has the talent. We have the talent. You see, so it means when we go for competitions as these, even when we don't win, let's come back with lessons, fix the system, give it what it requires, so that when these guys go out there, particularly if you see in the finals, Cecilia Tayo, they were trying to play to please the gallery because the final game. You know, because
and they were actually enjoying that because if you check at a point, I felt they were going to win, but that dead ball situation that was actually the real problem because Austin Ogwavon talked about that and the players knew about it, but somehow Atletico Madrid, how can you hold them for long and hold them to like a 1? I felt okay, it's going to end 1-1, going to penalties and
in that first goal there, the striker, the free header right in front of the 6-yard box, and
this is the penalty for the NPFL team. Minutes into the second half, they needed to fight. They kept on pushing. Pressure was so much on Atletico, and then they got the penalty. They equalized in the 60th minute. We saw that beautiful header from the Atletico player. Look, I watched this game over and over again, and I'm saying, anybody that says there's no talent in this country is not being real. There are talents.
We all know that there are. How do you use them? That's the problem.
There are talents everywhere. So we should now come back, fix this league in a way that these guys have a chance to play. For some of these names, the season might go on till the end. You even see them kick a ball for their clubs.
Exactly. You just talked about the fact that we should come back with lessons. I mean, is this the time now where all these Nigerian professional football clubs need to have proper, well-structured, under 17s, under 18s, whatever age you want to peg it at, they need to have it has to be structured. And because there are few people out there that are actually doubting them. So where have these under 17 players come from? Do these teams actually have real under 17 players across board? So there are a lot of questions to be answered, and it's time for them to actually do the right thing and ensure that there's a proper, feeder structure, developmental structure in place.
A good B-side, Cecilia, because Barcelona, a first-team player is injured, and they are going to the B team to pick somebody, and that person comes into the team and plays like he's part of the A team. That's what it should be like. I remember a former coach of the Super Eagles, I was talking to him, he had an opportunity to coach one of the NPFL sides, and he says he goes to the B side, and some of the players are even older than the guys in his main team.
You know what, Austin, I think we'll get to listen to this Austin Egwavon and some of the players who were there in South Africa, their experience, and also Shea Akimi, all of them talking about the experience the guys had and why they were in South Africa.
The tournament is about development. It's not about winning, trying to be champions anyway. But at the same time, if you play a football game, at the end of the day, you want to try to win. But mixing up with a whole lot of different clubs from all parts of the world, I think it was a very good one. We had only 9 days in camp, and some of the boys I don't even know by name. I only started learning their names when we got here. But be that as it may, haven't played football for Nigeria, and people respect me. So giving back to the society was the key. So I had to do it. But the good thing is, boys, the response in training, day by day was improving. So I was a bit, happy about that. But credit to them. If not a lack of concentration and defending set pieces, of which these Europeans are very good at, I think we would have won that game. You see, teams like Enyimba, Rivers United, Rangers, it's a pity that they didn't have players in this category. But Wiki Tourists here represented, Nigeria Tornadoes, Kano Pillars, a few of them came, Nasarawa United, Katsina and Gombe United, and that's quite good. So now it's not going to stop at this. The NFF and LMC have taken upon themselves, and clubs are now craving to try as much as possible to make sure they join the train. Otherwise, they will always lose out, because there's always going to be a platform for these boys to showcase, the talents God has given to them. And mind you, we came here now with only 20 players from only 6 clubs. So and we have 20 clubs in Premiership, and go beyond that, and there's NNL. So we have a lot of talents in the country. So once they key into this, I think we'll see a very bright future for Nigeria football.
The tournament was a great one. It was a fun one. I've learned a lot of things from my teammates, from other people, from other teams, from my coaches. Because here I met people I've never seen before, and I played together with them, and we played as a team, and we did well. So it was a good one. It was a good experience for me.
It was good, sure. That's because we get to play with other teams. Like it's an exposure to us. We get to play with the European teams and some of our African teams. So it was good, sure.
Some of the mistakes we made, that we concede goals, like our coach, he made mention of that we should be careful about the dead ball situation, that they are very good in it, but maybe the defenders felt ignorant of it, so that was why we considered the 2 goals with the dead ball situation. So maybe if we go back home, we'll keep our head straight and then correct those mistakes.